Boom shakalaka, with oil and DXY going down, Bitcoin is poised for a huge move. Today's video, we're going to be discussing the next key levels for Bitcoin and where it could likely be headed. You definitely want to stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at where Bitcoin is headed next, particularly with oil and DXY on the fall. Bitcoin is likely to blast off. We're going to be talking about exactly where. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Come join us over on Twitter at @TheCryptoLove. Push the like button and let's get into it. Look at this. Fear 34. We have popped up 10 points since yesterday, or 9 points if you want to be really exact, anal retentive like that. But last month, we were actually higher than this as the price was soaring. Now, over the past day, prices moved up just a touch across the markets. Bitcoin at 22,214, Ethereum at 17.10, BNB at 293, XRP 35 cents, Cardano 50 cents, Solana $38, and Polkadot 764. And if you wanted the top coins based on artificial intelligence and machine learning, we have Kyber Network Crystal, Polygon, Ethereum Name Service, Balancer, and Cosmos Hub. And you can check out Tokenmetrics for yourself. There is a link down in the description. Or if you wanted lifetime access to Tokenmetrics, you could mint yourself one of these Astrobots. You could go join us over on Twitter at @TheCryptoLove. Click that link, astrobot.tokenmetrics.com/mint, and guess what? You could mint your very own Astrobot that gives you lifetime access to Tokenmetrics. You could even get one of these special edition Crypto Love bots. Now, Bitcoin today, still in between the yellow and the green line, the 200 weekly and the 280 weekly moving averages. This would be a very, very interesting level for Bitcoin right now at $23,160. If we can break through there, that will be very, very good news for Bitcoin. But even if we don't, there's a lot of other really, really good news for Bitcoin if we take a look. First things here, Bitcoin volatility squeezes pointing towards a big move cooking for the highly volatile asset class. You can see when the average moves have been compressed, afterwards there's a very large upswing, a volatility squeeze, and then very volatile prices with Bitcoin. As we can see, we have a very sharp volatility squeeze with Bitcoin, likely for a big move coming in the future. Because if we take a look at this chart right here, very interesting chart from Trader Tardigrade, Bitcoin is highly correlated to oil price. Monthly oil chart shows trendline breakdown, as we can see right here. We look back at the month of the last top and count 6 months forward. Those were great opportunity months that profited huge in 24 to 36 month intervals. Check this out. So basically we have an oil top. 6 months later, Bitcoin bottom. Oil top, 6 months later, Bitcoin bottom. Oil top, 6 months later, Bitcoin bottom. Oil top, guess what? 6 months later, once again, Bitcoin bottom, and breaking that trend line once again. And some of you are like, well, maybe oil, winter, all this stuff, recession. I hear you. But if we take a look at oil, oil's like a rubber band. It tends to overextend in both directions. The upside extension is now completed, as we can see right here. Now's the time for the downside extension. And we saw the same thing back here in all of these recessions where we had an oil overshot demand and then it blasts back down to the downside. Happen every single time, likely to happen again. Not only that, but oil just witnessed a death cross for the first time in 2 years. This is when the 50-day moving average crosses below the 200-day moving averages. Past occurrences have led to double-digit % losses. Wouldn't expect anything different this time around. Likely oil is going down, which is further suggestion that Bitcoin price is going up. Look at this, 500% in 24 months, 6,500% in 36 months, 62,000% in 24 months. So those things are looking good for Bitcoin, but not only oil. Another thing that's inversely correlated with Bitcoin, DXY. Goodbye DXY, hello Bitcoin. We can see here as we have lower lows right here, guess what? Higher highs for Bitcoin. As a matter of fact, breaking through resistance right now on the way up as DXY is continuing to collapse. We have Bitcoin right now breaking out 3-day RSI on monthly Bitcoin. As we can see right here, we have these RSI descending wedges. When they break out, look at what happens with the price. Massive parabolic up move. And again, we have this downward wedge. When we have a breakout, which we just had, take a look at this massive upward move, potentially to the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Because right now, even though Bitcoin is up from its low of $17,000, and a lot of people are saying it's going to go down to 13 and 10, wherever it may go, if we take a look right now, it is still an amazing time to buy. Still very true. Every cycle has its accumulation zone in green. We are still in green right now, as we were previously these other cycles. Bitcoin is cheap here. This area is marked by the 10 and 100 MA cross. Well, we can see when it crosses to the downside, that's the beginning, and then when it crosses to the upside, that's the beginning of the parabolic run. So if you're looking to buy cheap Bitcoin, cheap altcoins, now might be the time to do it, because the next crossing will initiate the bull run. What are the next levels that we have to see for Bitcoin? Well, simple linear view of Bitcoin resistance. We can see this resistance trend line right here. Well, with the next lines of interest, after we break through that 200 weekly moving average of $23,100, we have 25,200 and 28,750 before smooth sailing to the moon and beyond. So that's all for today's episode. If you did enjoy it, just push the like button. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.